Good morning, and hope you all have been well. In today's video, we are going to be continuing on with our Amori Let's Play, and this is part 50 of the Let's Play, just to let you guys know. So I guess with that, we shall continue on. Yeah. Flowers from Kel and Hero's family, and Aubrey. Sending a little get well sunshine your way, sorry. We miss you, Sunny. Flowers from Charlene's family. Dear Sunny, thank you for helping during the summer. Warmest wishes for a speedy recovery. Alright, sorry for the pause there. Flowers from Shopkeep. Yo, Sunny, just sending healthy vibes your way. You're always welcome at Hobbies. So I guess these are all flowers and plants you get for the side quests you have done. I'm sure there are many side quests I've probably missed, but it's still cool to get some plants for the side quests that we did do. But anyways, a get well gift from Kim and Vance's mom. Get well soon, Sunny. Please get to know Kim and Vance better. They can use a good role model like you. A get well gift from Artist. Hi Sunny, hope you're taking it slow and easy. Get well soon and come visit. I need to ask you for some more opinions. Flowers from Scene or Sean, however you say that, and Karen. Wishing you well, Sunny. We're all finished moving into our new home, so please come visit sometime. Flowers from Beeb's family. Sunny, thanks for buying me that floor lamp. I never did see my son Billy again. I hope he's doing alright. Well, hopefully Billy's doing okay. A get well gift from Vance, Kim, Charlie, and Angel, and the Maverick. Get well soon, Sunny. We'll be waiting for a rematch. But I guess with that, we'll just look around here then. Nothing but static. A table lamp. So I guess we'll head on out of here then, sorry. The door is locked, okay. I don't know, just want to see if there's anything hidden. Oh. And then I think that's Basil, sorry. See, and that even goes to show that kind of proves what I said yesterday. That even though he did overcome Omori and won, against him, the headspace and all of that, it's still gonna be there. It's just a mental thing. But the right step is down here. We don't want to go back to the headspace. Oh, and somebody disappeared there. But yeah, I don't know if you can actually, that actually might be a different ending, is just going back to that mindset, but like, I don't want to go back there. We need to, I guess, follow the other one. I guess that was Basil, I believe, that was walking down. So I believe this is the right door to go into. Yeah, here's Aubrey, Kel, Hero, and Basil. I have to tell you something. Yeah, this is easily gonna be my second favorite RPG. I guess horror or psychological, however you pronounce that word, type of game. Easily second. My favorite is still gotta be Eve. Eve is just a really good game to me. It's just a part of my childhood, you know, so it's really hard to put anything above that. But God, this was an absolute just roller coaster of emotions. Sorry for being kind of quiet. It's just a lot to take in. It's just a lot. Um, but I really love the ending there because like it literally like it leaves it up to like the viewer, the player, you know, like what happened after Amori told everybody the truth. Like what happened? Did they decide to forgive him and be friends with him and to help him and even Basil because Basil was a part of it too? Or I don't know, did they get all pissed off and storm out of the hospital? Did they forgive Sunny and Basil and special thanks to you. No, thank you, Omo Cat. Thank you. This was a very, very good game and I very much enjoyed it. But again, like it's such a cool ending because like it really does leave it up to the player to decide how. Oh, that's such a nice ending. Because the thing that was around Sunny that's been just haunting him for so long is now gone. And the stuff that was growing around Basil is now gone too. So I feel like that represents that they both were able to move on and get some closure. And hopefully at least him and Basil can still be friends. Even if Sunny, Kel, and Basil aren't gonna be friends with him, or maybe they do forgive them but still again don't want to be friends with him. Whatever the case may be, um, at least the both of them got closure. I still feel like in a sense though that if Sunny told the truth to even his parents and all of that, and same with Basil telling his, mom about everything, I still feel like there may be punishments going down their way, because like yes, it was an accident, but like faking. That scared the hell out of me. What just fell? Alright. Apologies in advance if that may have scared anybody. That kind of scared me for a second. Apparently in the other room, I guess like a picture fell off the wall. So yeah, apologies for that. Alright, sorry for the pause there. I kind of just lost track on what I was talking about. But I think I was talking about Basil and Sunny and the whole friendship thing. That's right, I think I was talking about like punishments and stuff like that. Like, I feel like there's that possibility as well, like realistically, because like, I don't think you can really, fake somebody's suicide. That's definitely gonna get you in a lot of trouble. But I don't know how it's gonna play out because again, it's really up to the viewer. Hopeful thinking I really hope that his friends are there for Sunny and Basil. Hopefully they're able to forgive him. It may be hard to like forget what they've done, but hopefully they can even help them out and maybe understand why they did all of that. But the realistic part of it to me is that they probably maybe forgive them, but I don't believe they would ever really be friends with them again because again, it's understandable. It's a really really messed up thing to do. But it's really hard to like again, like I'm 50-50. Like I get it because like they're kids. Like the whole accident with the stairs thing, I believe was a total accident and I don't think there would be too much punishment towards Sunny. Maybe the friend group doesn't want to be friends with him because of the accident. Maybe. But what just makes this so much more dark and messed up is Basil and Sunny pretty much saying, hey, so we don't get caught or get in trouble, let's fake a suicide. Again, I brought up the great example of, the kid who broke his mom's favorite vase. Playing ball in the house, vase breaks. Instead of coming clean about it, he hides it underneath the rug. It's pretty much that, but 10 times worse. That's how or a million times worse, whatever I said last episode. It doesn't really matter the number. It's just far, far worse than, hiding a broken vase. I feel like that's a good representation on everything, but overall, like I said before, whatever happens, what matters is that ending scene with Sunny and Basil. Sunny was able to smile, and the thing that's been following him is now gone. And Basil, with the like black aura that was like around him, kind of like disappeared as well. So I think that was the both of them being able to have closure. So yeah, it's such a good game. It's such a good game. It's just a lot to just take in, it really is a lot. Um, I guess I'll look into the Amori endings. I want to give a fair warning. I'm going to be getting into some of the spoilers. I'm just curious on all of the endings with the game, So, yeah, I want to learn more about it. I don't know if I will replay this game as like a let's play, maybe for a different ending that I want to do. I feel like most likely I will probably just play it on my own time. But again, I'm not against replaying this game in the future as a let's play. We'll see what happens, but either way, I'm about to get into this now. If you're not wanting to hear anything about like the endings of the game, you should not continue watching at this point. I will have a timestamp probably, and I should probably write down 1407. Let's do 14. Let's go for 1420 is when I'm gonna do it. 420. Let's do it. Let's meme. Um. So, if Sunny chooses to, and I'm not gonna read like all of this out loud. Let me read some of it in my head and some of it out loud. Um. Oh, so there's two routes: the Sunny route and the Amori route. The Sunny route is the main path of the game. The route takes effect by answering all the knocks on the door in Sunny's house and participating in the faraway town segments of gameplay. All endings can be attained in this route with slight variations in each depending on minor choices. Okay. The Amori route is the alternate route where Sunny decides to not answer Kel's knocking. which leads to him becoming more of a hikikomori. I have no idea what that means, but okay. Than before. He will instead do chores given by his mother while continuing to deal with something. This route notably expands headspace but doesn't offer a proper conclusion to the story, as Sunny isn't able to explore faraway town and reconnect with his former friends. So that's really interesting that there's two routes you can do. I like that. If Sunny chooses to open the door for Kel on all days, this will lead him into the Sunny Route, also known as the True Route. Okay. Sunny deciding to face reality after spending 4 years as a hikikomori before moving away in 4 days. He attempts to reconnect with his former friends while uncovering the truth behind Mari's death, which caused the group to drift apart in the past. Will diverge in the headspace segments and become more focused on Sunny's journey to move on from the past. The Sunny Route endings can be attained by fighting Basil in his room after waking up in Basil's house. After Sunny and Basil's fight, they're both knocked out. Okay, so they both get knocked out after the fight, okay? And sent to the hospital. While unconscious, Sunny meets Omori in the white space and battles him for control one last time. It is impossible to win the fight against Omori. However, Omori manages to overpower Sunny. This will result in a unique game over screen, allowing the player either to continue or not to continue. Okay, so even here, it even states, like I was saying last episode, that it wasn't necessarily beating Omori, but pretty much overcoming him and pretty much, taking back control. A good ending. If the player chooses to continue after dying, the fight with Omori will continue. Sunny's attacks will be replaced with the play option, allowing Sunny to play his duet with Mari. Oh wait, so we got the good ending. Oh nice, okay. I'm sure there's probably maybe multiple good endings, maybe multiple bad endings, true endings, secret endings. I guess there probably isn't going to be a Santa Claus ending. Um, but jokes aside, let's just continue this. But it seems I got the good ending because there's the photo of the piano scene. After the performance, Omori loses the battle for control of Sunny's mind and disappears. Sunny then wakes up in the hospital, begins to cry before getting up in the room, surrounded by various flowers delivered by the town's folk. Exiting the room prompts Sunny with ghostly apparitions of both headspace variants of his friends and Basil's shadow heading off in different directions. So I guess we did do the right thing to not follow your original friends. Well, not original friends, but the headspace friends, however you want to word it, into the other direction. Pursuing his friends leads to a door, one of which interacting with leads Sunny to shake his head in refusal. Oh, so even if we went down there, Sunny still doesn't want to go through the door, pretty much not to go, in the opposite direction. We don't want to go backwards, we want to go forward. Pursuing Basil's shadow leads to his room. Sunny stands in the doorway before Basil and his friends, finally being able to tell them the truth. The credit rolls as the scenery rushing by Sunny's car is overlaid by lyrics. So I guess we got the good ending then. The bad ending. If the player chooses to not retry or continue after dying, Omori will win control over Sunny's mind. From there, Omori wakes up in white space once again. When he enters neighbor's room, to reunite with his friends, all of them appear strangely silent. However, rather than just leave into headspace for another adventure, Omori finds himself in Sunny's body, standing on the hospital balcony, unable to accept the truth. The only option is to jump, leading Sunny falling off the building and plummeting to his presumed death as the credits play. Oh, that's really sad. Okay. Good thing we didn't give up, though. But that's so sad because, like, even with, like, the battle, Omori wins. Amori wins, takes over Sunny, goes back to Headspace, and then his friends are just, like, silent. Because, like, even that kind of wraps around what I said, with the whole thing about, like, I just don't believe you can fully get rid of depression. Depression's always going to be there. So in this case, I feel like Amori can't live without Sunny, and Sunny cannot live without Amori. And with Amori taking over and pretty much saying, Sunny is no more, it's all me now, that pretty much ruined the entire headspace because it was Sunny's imagination, it was Sunny's headspace, it was Sunny's daydreaming, whatever the case may be. It was him creating all of these like fantasies, these different worlds within his head, not Amori. Amori was the character he was playing as, but since Amori took over and Sunny's gone, there's no more to do. Of course the characters are going to be silent because you need Sunny for that. You need him to continue playing within his mind. Amori can't do what Sunny was doing. So I guess that resulted to him coming back to reality and just realizing, there's no point to any of this, and unfortunately jumped off the building. That's just how I see it, though. The secret ending. If the player has made the effort to water basil's flowers constantly during each day in the headspace, an additional cutscene is added after the good ending credits. Oh my god, we got the secret ending. Yeah, I didn't even notice. There's the photo there of I guess the thing that's been haunting or following Sunny disappearing there. Bro, we got the secret ending. Basil awakens and finds Sunny staring back at him. Both boys gaze at each other and smile as their somethings fade away. Oh, so it's called something, okay. Showing that regardless of how everyone else has reacted, the burden that they have shouldered for 4 years has lifted and they both are ready to move on. Oh, that is so cool. I didn't realize we got the secret ending too. And I guess I was pretty much on the dot about that. And like I was saying, regardless if they want to be friends or not want to be friends, again, that's up to the player to kind of like think and decide. They were both at least able to, you know, just get rid of that burden and just move on from it. Oh, that is so nice and so cool to hear. Okay. Was not expecting that. I thought I was gonna get like the bad ending with the past starting screen. So I thought I really messed up somewhere. That's really cool that I got the secret ending. I really like that. But anyways though, before I go on and on, neutral endings. In the Sunny route, the neutral endings can only be obtained by choosing to leave Basil behind after Sunny awakens in the former house. In addition, if the player locked on the Amore route, they will automatically get these endings. After sleeping, Sunny will enter white space. As Amore, the door to the neighbor's room will not appear, and the only way to exit white space is through the stab option. Basil will always die in the neutral endings. Oh, that's really sad. Okay. Choosing to leave Basil behind in the former's house. Oh, so the one scene where everybody's like asleep, like Aubrey's on the couch and Hero and Keller on the floor. I remember there was an option we were actually allowed to walk out, but I went back in. Thank God I did not go back to the house, because I really did think about it. I thought there may have been like a secret or something there, but thank God, sorry, um, that I was able to go back and go check up on Basil. Thankfully, I did that. So let me just keep reading this in my head. If Sunny goes back to sleep... Oh, so you can choose to go back to sleep. I didn't even know that. He will awaken once more to find his friends and Polly in the hallway distraught over Basil's suicide. Opening Basil's door reveals his corpse slumped against the wall with a large hole in his abdomen represented by something. The only option will then to be to return to the home. If Sunny already saw Basil's corpse, a bloody and mutated version of Sunny stands atop the stairs. Entering Sunny's room reveals a black mark over the bed. In the Amore Route, this also happens when Sunny leaves the piano room at night during the one day left segment. The rest of the game will then play out depending on if Sunny picks up the knife or not before going to sleep. Abandoned ending. If Sunny chooses to resume sleeping in his own bed, this will lead to a repeat of the white space into a scene from the start of the game. Omori appears in white space as normal, but there is no door to the headspace and the light bulb is still missing. All Omori can do is stab himself to wake up Sunny up. This will lead to moving day. Sunny wakes up and is ready to leave faraway town. On both routes, after exiting his house, Sunny silently meets his mom in her car while something follows him. Leaving his distraught friends behind with no answers, this will lead to a darkened scene as police sirens play over the credits. Oh, that's really sad. Okay. Knife ending. Oh, this gets even more sad, okay. On the Sunny route, if Sunny picks up the knife on the kitchen counter before heading to bed, using the stab option in the white space as Omori will cause the resulting effects to impact Sunny's physical body. Sunny answering machine constantly rings as he lays on his bed, clutching a knife into his chest. This will lead to a darkened screen as the ringing of the phone that will never again be answered plays over the credits. In the Amore Route's one day left and moving day segments, if Sunny ignored Kel on 3 days left, an alternate knife ending can take place only if Sunny chooses to stab himself anytime within his house upon waking up. Doing so will lead to the same darkened screen as shown before. The only difference is that something's eyes are shown swarming the screen while the constant ringing of a phone plays in the background. God, those are really dark and just really upsetting endings. Okay. Thank God we didn't get any of those endings. I would have been really upset and sad to see that. The Amore Route is also known as the Hikimori Route, however you pronounce that, is an alternate pathway unlocked by refusing to answer any of Kel's invitations to hang out in the real world, ignore the knocking on the door, and send Sunny back to bed. Sunny will take a nap, partially advancing the day, and the faraway town segments from this point on will be replaced with Sunny doing chores on the to-do list. To advance the plot, he will refuse to leave the house from here on out. Sunny will be forced to face and overcome his fears, though the hallucinations manifest more abruptly than in Sunny Route. Sunny passes out and is warped to the confrontation with something in the walls. When there's 3 days left, on the next day, takes a bath, falls asleep, and submerges himself in the bath to confront something in the water. Oh, so that may be the one photo on the one drawing thing. That's probably what that was meaning then, if you went for that route. The headspace segments are largely unchanged from the Sunny route until 2 days left. Kel is the one to greet Omori at the pier and guides him to the last resort instead of Mari. and the trip to the deep well is much shorter due to Omori not getting guided by Mari's spirit. When Amore reaches the Church of Something at the end of the black space, he saves Headspace Basil. While Stranger scolds him for evading the truth once again, Sunny gets pulled into black space and the Stranger forces him into a fight, and after a futile struggle, Sunny succumbs to despair and struggles up through red space, where Amori descends from his throne and saves Sunny from his anguish. The Stranger gives up and Amori grabs Basil, and the both of them escape with assistance of a hand they send out of the black space to the neighbor's bedroom, and Amori goes to sleep to restart his adventure. Final day, doing the chores before moving day, being silently tormented by something all the while. Once you begin one day left in the reconstructed headspace, Omori reunites with his friends. They repeat the same dialogue from the very start of the game, and Omori heads into the empty forest playground to meet Mari and Basil. This time, Basil remains in the sanctity, however you pronounce that, of Mari's picnic basket, safe from ever discovering black space again. From this point on, the entire headspace is yours to explore at your leisure. You can visit areas to find new things to do, new side quests to complete, new bosses to face, and new equipment for the party. Snow Globe Mountain and the Abyss are exclusive to this route. And if you conquer all three phobia-based somethings, you get to explore Black Space too. Okay, so if I'm gonna redo this, that's probably the other ending that I want to go for. I want to check out the other parts of the Abyss and the Snow Globe Mountain. That seems pretty cool. And the Black Space 2 seems really cool as well. To end the route, stab while in the white space to awaken in Sunny's house. You can go back to your bed and choose to sleep till moving day. Only neutral endings are available to you here. And I guess that's it. Hopefully that wasn't forgetting or missing anything, but yeah, if I was to go for a different ending, I want to go for that one so I can check out like the different bosses and stuff like that. Again, I don't know if I will replay this as like a let's play. I might do that all on my own time once I feel like doing it. I'm definitely probably going to take a break from this because this is a lot to take in. But I gotta say, I am very, very happy that I got the secret ending. Very, very happy with that. But it's still wild too, because it's like I pretty much done everything right to get that ending. But then again, on here it said all you had to do was like water the flowers. So I guess even then it wasn't really that tricky to get it. Unless there's something I missed while reading. It doesn't seem too difficult to get the secret ending though. But I guess if you're like impatient, I can see why you don't want to flower every single flower multiple times, I guess, but it seemed pretty simple to do. But then again, I guess there are a few mistakes you could make. Like if you went outside of the house or if you went to sleep in Basil's house instead of confronting Basil, then yeah, you could have easily screwed up. So yeah, thankfully I didn't think about doing that, but yeah. Overall, I'm not going to really summarize the game too much because I've already done that multiple times already. But overall, I just want to say thanks to the creators of the game. I believe they're called Omocat. I know my sister is a real big fan of them, and I know she buys like their. I think they make like plushies and apparel and stuff like that. But to them, I really want to just say thank you for this game. It's such a good game. I love it so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is. It just easily is my second favorite game of all time. Well, second favorite RPG horror. or RPG psychological type of game, however you want to word it. Again, like I said, Eve has to be number one still for me. It's just a childhood favorite. It's similar to like Reborn, you know. I don't believe there's any game that can top Reborn just because of just like sentimental stuff, you know. So yeah, but before I go on and on, I want to talk to you guys about future RPG horror, RPG psychological type of games with you guys, and hopefully get some recommendations from you guys. So give me a moment. Alright, sorry for the pause there. So here is a list of the RPG games that I have written down. So again, these are going to be more towards RPG horror, RPG psychological type of games, you know. Those are the games that I really do enjoy playing, so yeah. And if there is anything on the list that hasn't been written down, please, I worded that weird. If there's anything you don't hear from the list that you would like to see me play, put it in the comment section and I can definitely check it out and see if I would be interested in checking it out or not. I remember a little while back there was somebody that brought up a game called Kindergarten 2 or something like that. I did look into that game and just reading about it and doing some research, I'm just going to be honest, I don't really think it's going to be a game I would enjoy. So I don't really see myself spending $15 to play it. If it was like for free, sure, we can maybe do a video and maybe check it out, but I just don't think I would be happy if I spent $15, and I don't think I would be really happy with the game, with what I've heard and seen about it. I'm sure the game is fine, and it's probably fun, but I just don't think it would be fun for me, so yeah, I thought I would say that there. But anyways though, let me get on to the list. So, the first RPG horror game that I got written down is a game called Anne. I found this game because it was like a recommendation thing for playing Omori or something like that. It's a free RPG horror game. There are some mixed reviews. I try not to let reviews be a huge influence, but it is a free game, so it looked interesting to me. I would like to check it out at some given point, so yeah. Mad Father is up next. That is a game that I've never played before, so I would like to play it. I do know a little bit about the game, but for the most part, it's pretty much brand new to me. Next up is Eve. That is a game that I have played multiple times before. It's been a long time since I have played Eve, but I would love to do a let's play of that game, so that's more high up on my list of games that I want to play soon. Next up is The Witch's House. That is another game that I have played multiple times, and I do know quite a bit about it, so keep that in mind. Next up is a game called Hello Charlotte. Now, this was a game recommended to me, sorry, by my younger sister. She has told me it's like a mixture of Eve and Amori, so that is definitely high up on my list to play since I really love Eve and I really do love Amori, so yeah. Next up is The Crooked Man. I've never played that game. I know a little bit about it, but that is more higher up on the list because I really do want to play that game. Next up is Blank Dream. That's another game that I've never really played or know much about it at all, and that's more high up on the list. I just think the style of it looks really, really cool to me, so that's more high on up there, or high up on the list, sorry. Next up is Aoni. Next up is, well, Aoni, pretty simply, it's a game that I've never really played. I've watched people played it before, but I think it would be a fun game to play either way. It doesn't seem too scary. And to be real, with these types of like RPG horror games, like they're not really like scary to me, you know? Um I don't know. I'm more so for like the story of the game, the psychological part of it, however you pronounce that word, you know? So, yeah, but like horror games, RPG horror games, don't really like scare me or anything like that, you know, so yeah. But anyways, Misa was another one. That was recommended by my younger sister. The only thing she told me about that game is that you're in a school, and that's all she told me. So, yeah. Other than that, I don't know anything about that game. Next up is Corpse Party. I have never played the game, but I know a little bit about it. I believe there's also an anime for it too. It's like 3 or 4 episodes, and it's pretty wild. So, yeah, I know a few things about it, but I'm still down to play it. Next up is The Mirror Light. That was another one that was recommended by my younger sister, so yeah. I don't know much about it, so I would love to play that at some given point. And last but not least is a game called One Shot, and I'm not sure if you can call it an RPG horror game, I don't really know. But that was recommended by my sister's boyfriend, and he told me that that was a very good game and it would be a style that I would enjoy, so I'm definitely wanting to check to wanting to check that out, sorry. So yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know if this is gonna get any recommendations or if anybody's gonna watch to this point. I don't know. I might bring this up on the Reborn and Xenoverse Let's Play to maybe hope to get a few recommendations, you know, so yeah, but most likely the next game we will probably get into is probably Blink Dream, Hello Charlotte, Crooked Man, or One Shot. Those are the 4 games that are more high up on the list. I guess I can add the Mirror Light to that too, because that's another one that I really do want to play as well. It looks pretty cool to me. I would say those 5 games are more high up on the list for me, but no matter what, at some given point, we will go through all of these games, so yeah. But I guess with that, again, please let me know if you have any recommendations, and let me know if there is a game you would like to see before the other. If I don't get many comments, I'll probably just pick a game and we'll just go from there. Even if I get a few comments, I still might just choose that anyways, but we'll see what happens. But I guess with that, let's see if there's anything else with this. Thanks for playing. Again, thank you for making the game. This was incredibly enjoyable and a very, very good game. Oh, that's a nice way to end it off. Because there's Sunny there, you know, pretty nice little sky in the background. I think this kind of represents, you know, he was able to get past everything, and hopefully everything from now is gonna get a little bit better for Sunny. There are gonna be a lot of obstacles, of course, with the whole friend thing. You know, with like coming out with the truth on everything. I think there's a possibility that there are gonna be some punishments heading his way because of, you know, the whole faking his sister's suicide. But more importantly than all of that, like I've said before, he was able to get the closure that he needed and was able to move on from the headspace from Omori and finally just open up the bottle that he's bottled up for so long. And like I said, was able to just move on from everything and to better himself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it. Whether you've subscribed, liked, disliked, commented on a video, whether you enjoyed or not enjoyed the Let's Play, I just want to say thanks to everybody that did take the time to check out this series. It's kind of sad in a sense ending a series like this because it's like you know, like even if I do replay this game and go for the one different ending that I want to go for, it's just kind of sad because it's like you already know everything and you can't have a first time experience again like that. But it's like, I don't know, it's like you can't really like erase everything from your mind and replay it from start to finish brand new. But either way, that's just me being dumb. Either way, this was a really well made game. Thank you to the creators for this game. This definitely pulled at some heartstrings, definitely pulled at my mind and mentality, and that's what I really love about these types of games. It just allows me to kind of like, you know, feel something, feel that emotion, you know. It's really cool in a sense. And I know everybody, or not everybody, but not a lot of people would probably enjoy stuff like this because it really is dark. It really is. It's just. It's just a lot to take in, you know. But that's what I love about these types of games. I don't know. I don't know. But before it become more cringe, I guess we'll end the series here then. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.